चुनाव लोकतंत्र का हिस्सा ही नहीं, लोकतंत्र की रीढ़ है और लोकतंत्र की इस आवाज को जनमानस तक पहुंचाने का काम मीडिया का होता है। वास्तविकता तो यह है कि किसी भी प्रकार का चुनाव कितना सफल होता है, ये इस बात पर निर्भर करता है कि उस क्षेत्र की मीडिया कितनी प्रभावी और तत्पर है। ऐसे में आवाज आईआईटी खड़गपुर का प्रयास कैंपस में एक सफल और निष्पक्ष चुनाव करने की ओर एक छोटा सा कदम है। जैसा कि हम कैंपस में सालों दर साल से देखते आ रहे हैं कि उम्मीदवारों के प्रस्ताव उनके एसओपी अर्थात स्टेटमेंट ऑफ पर्पस तक ही सिमट कर रह जाते हैं और जनता की जो असल समस्याएं हैं वो दबी की दबी रह जाती हैं। ऐसे में कैंपस की मीडिया बॉडी होने के नाते हम ये आशा करते हैं कि हमारे इस प्रयास से एक जागरूक मतदाता होते हुए आप अपने मताधिकार का सही प्रयोग करेंगे। कैंपस में छोटे बड़े बड़े मुद्दे हैं, लेकिन जो मुख्यतः मुद्दे हैं वो कुछ इस प्रकार हैं। प्लेसमेंट अर्थात अपना सपना मनी मनी, कैंपस की साफ सफाई, लाइब्रेरी से जुड़ी समस्याएं, जनरल चैंपियनशिप की छोटी मोटी बातें और सबसे बड़ी समस्या बीसी रॉय में मिलने वाली सुविधाओं की जांच। तो आइए इन सभी मुद्दों पर वीपी पद के पहले उम्मीदवार से उनकी राय जानते हैं और देखते हैं कि उनकी क्या मंशा है वीपी बनने के बाद हमारे कैंपस को लेकर।
Hello everybody, my name is Madhuresh Dwivedi and I am a research scholar of the Department of Agricultural and Food Engineering. I am contesting for the post of Vice President Technology Student Gymkhana for the academic session 2014-2015. For TNP, I have managed to get 3 lacunas that has been currently seen in the system of TNP. That is in terms of transparency. That is, in current system we are facing the problems in terms of ERP and CV verifications. In that, many of the students are writing their PORs without any recommendation and without any verification of their CVs. So we are planning to have a proper CV verification, and we are going to have a ERP portal that will be managed by which can be managed by the industrial people and the students, so that the transparency can be seen. In terms of second observation, it has been seen that the lack of information between the first year students has been seen in terms of the knowledge what they are going to do in their final years. When they are coming to Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur, they don't know whether they want to go to the finance sector or entrepreneurship or any of the core companies. So they should be guided well and they should be given the opportunity to choose their career right from their first year. So there should be certain kind of curriculum and certain kind of guidelines which they should be given, which is lagging in terms of present training and placement system. The third one which I have observed is the grooming. The grooming of both the first years and the person who is going for the placement of for the session. For first years, there should be a communication skill session should be conducted, which can be scheduled in their first year in their orientation program. In second, the person who is going to be in the placement session for the current session should be given a well-established workshop for GD&PI, so that he will be aware of what the GDPI questions and what the GDPI topics are currently going on. For getting these lacunas, we are going to have a Career Development Center for Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur. In that, we are going to have 2 MBA HRs and consultant team which will be guiding the student from their first year to being in a fix in their final year to choose their career in terms of finance, entrepreneurship or their core. So the well-managed staff of MBA HRs and consultant will be there to look after and to get all the respective knowledge regarding what they are going to do in their final years, in terms of in their internship, in terms of their choosing their extracurricular activities, or in terms of their choosing the course curriculum. So all three these perspectives will be groomed right from their first year. So the Career Development Center is going to play a vital role to get the deserving person placed for the session of the coming academic year. BC Roy. There also, I have talked with many of the students and student community, that is undergraduates, postgraduate and research scholars, and I have asked what they want to be facilities which are provided, what are their views on the BC Roy facilities which are available. So I have got the views in terms of wrong diagnosis, over prescription of medicines, and the lack of facilities which are available in emergency. So on working on that, we have very less number of beds available here, less number of consultant of doctors available here. The consultant doctors are coming for 2 days for a week, and that too in that slot, they can only have a look on 30 of number of patients. So the slots which they are given are not efficient enough to serve the purpose for whole student community and any of the person concerned in this institute. For having the facilities which can be introduced to BC Roy Hospital to get the betterment of in terms of it is directly related to the security and health problem of the institute, which can be turned into the fatal problem. So it should not be taken lightly, and very serious measures should be taken. Regarding that, we have seen that the current measures has been taken, and a fully funded means CCU ambulance has been bought, and it will be coming to the institute very soon. Fully lift is coming, that is which can occupy one bed. And earlier we are seeing that if a patient is to be shifted from one ground floor to first floor, there is no such facility available. Now we have now the authority has passed that they are going to have a lift with one bed accommodation, which is a very good step, and we are going to have 4 new consultants for the BC Roy hospitals in terms of general physician, skin, cardiologist and orthopedics. So by seeing all these facilities, we are pretty much sure that when the 800 bed multi-facility BC Roy hospital will come, and the medicine and all the facility which is provided to Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur persons, there will be no need of this institute students to go for any of the other institute, and they will get the emergency and first aid right from the BC Roy hospital, with providing all these measures and all by improvising all these aspects into the BC Roy management facility. For that, there is a management team, that is BC Roy Management Committee, in which the Vice President is a part of that. The Vice President, if elected for the post of Vice President, I will look into the matter. I will circulate a Google spreadsheet and to all the respective students, that is comprising of undergraduate, postgraduate and research scholars, and I will know what are problems they are facing, so that while going to the meeting, I will be ensured enough that what are the problems they are facing, and we will rectify all those problems very soon. First of all, any GC chaoses means General Championship chaoses happening in terms of any field, that is sports and games, social and cultural, or technology. It is hampering the integrity of the sportsman spirit, what is going to be held for, that is not the motto of General Championship. So for maintaining that, we are planning, if we are planning to have a better coordination between all the sportsman spirits. So for that, an introductory session will be called for each and every aspect, each and every General Championship for sports and games. Before the start of any General Championship, there will be an introductory session which will be comprising of their hall president, second senate member, and the respective players who are going to participate in General Championship. And they will be told the know-hows and the disciplinary action can be taken against them if they will do any of the indisciplinary action, because they are the person who is going to represent Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur in inter-IIT meet also. So we want to maintain a decorum for that. So second proposal will be to have a security guards placed in each and every event, so that the security of all the players, security of match officials can be maintained. The third one will be a video recording for each and every event in terms of technology, social and cultural, and sports and games. If there will be no chaoses, it will be deleted, and if there will be chaoses, we have the proof against whom they have undisciplinary action has been done. There is an in-house called by director of this institute. In that, he has mentioned the flaws by which we cannot open we cannot extend the library time. That is in terms of the lack of the staff, and second thing is the working of air condition. So it is not technically feasible to open the library and extend its timing for 24/7. But by proposing for the lack of staff, we can propose that we have the facility for library duties. So why not to implement the library duties in terms of opening this library for 24/7. We are going to use the library duty persons who are going to work for 24/7 and going to be benefited by getting the more number of slots for library duties. And in terms of the air condition technical feasibility, we are going to have, instead of going for whole library to be opened, we are going to have only we will go for opening the ground floor of the library, so that the students who are willing to study whole night will be getting a facility in central library to study. Apart of that, if it is not feasible, we are going to open few more number of rooms, that is F124 Raman Auditorium and Bhatnagar Auditorium, so that with security guard and all the facilities which are being provided to study, we will let them study and they can use these facilities of Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur for their betterments. And for regarding the number of books, increasing the number of books, I have planned to give all the department representative in terms of undergraduate department representative, postgraduate and research scholars. We are going to distribute a form, whatever books they require, they will be writing in before the start of the session, and if any book not available in the library will be consulted and it will be mentioned to librarian, and the concerned books will be bought as soon as possible for the betterment of institute students. There are many of the cleanliness options has been implemented and improvised, but they seems not sufficient for keeping the campus clean. For that, we need to have awareness programs amongst the students that they should not litter in front of eateries. In terms of, they know that littering the biodegradable wastage in front of any of the eateries or in the Scholar Avenue campus will not serve the purpose of keeping the dustbins. So by increasing the number of dustbins in the Scholars Avenue and in front of eateries should be increased. The guidance for the waste management proposal can also be seen. I have in talk with all the hall president and second senior member of halls of residence. I came to know that there is a problem of drainage in many of the hall of residence. So we are going to work with the civil department, and we will see what we can do for the betterment of drainage facilities which are available in hall of residence to maintain the security and hygiene of the students concerned of that hall of residence. By providing the dustbins and providing the awareness program, I am pretty much sure that whatever things the cleanliness step can be taken, and the institute will be what they are providing a motto, that is Go Green, can be highly achieved. For mosquitoes, we are planning to have the fuming. And for fuming, this year we have seen the lag, that is there was no fuming done this year. So from next year we are going to schedule the timing for fuming, so that there is no such growth of the mosquitoes can be seen in the campus, which is going to affect the health and hygiene of the students of this institute.